Hello and welcome to Serra versus SI. I actually have a recording of the game. I'm Robert Dieters, by the way, and I'm a student broadcaster at Serra High School, which is in San Mateo, California. And I love to do it, and it's just fun. It's fun how I get to do my own broadcasting. If you need any questions, comment, or give me a text. I'll put the number up. I'll 650-678-7127. If you have any questions about the game, let me know. Serra is 7-1 overall, 4-1 in WCL. They lost to Bellarmine. Bellarmine is ranked number 2 in North Cal. They're ranked in WCL. No, I mean in all of North Cal. I think it's all of North Cal. They're ranked number 2. Serra's ranked number 3, and then Course de La Salle is ranked number 1. So Serra is known for being a really good at high school football. Fortunately, we did lose development by 1 point, but that's been the only loss, and outside the WCL we're undefeated. So I hope you guys enjoy this show of mine, SI versus Serra. And go Serra, go Padres.
High school football presentation on BayPreps.com. Live from Serra High School at Fridas Field in San Mateo. I am Pat O'Rourke, and with me is our student broadcaster for today, Robert Dieters, and we'll be talking to Robert here in just a moment as we bring you this outstanding matchup involving the Serra Padres, 7-1, 4-1 in conference play, and the St. Ignatius Wildcats, who are 6-2. And also 4-1 in league play. The only blemish on these teams' schedules were losses to Bellarmine, SI falling 35-28 on their home field last week, and Serra, of course, losing here 35-34 in overtime when they played the Bells 3 weeks back. We will pause for a prayer and national anthem here at Fridas Field in San Mateo at Serra High School.
We're going to skip this part to go to the game.
What Polynesian means to the high school and the community. Polynesian Day is when all the players get Bellarmine, a very tough team. It was overtime as Walsh wanted to go for 2, not tie it up. So, Walsh is a good coach, made a great call, and everyone supported him. Yeah, he's someone that did go for 2 in the win against Buhack Colony, and it certainly worked out very successfully then. Here is a kickoff by Toms, a very good kicker, and it bounces at the SI 5, and it's returned from the goal line, and in fact it is going to be a touchback as they were not able to return that Albert Waters in the white for St. Ignatius. Thought he got that one before it hit the goal line, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for SI. We talked about field position, how that could be a factor when we spoke with Coach Walsh in our interview that we do on BayPreps.com. We talk to Coach Walsh nearly every week before games. We also talked to SI coach John Regalia, although we were unable to track down Coach Regalia yesterday. His team trying to shake off that loss to Bellarmine, and they've got a 1st and 10 from their own 20. SI got up to a very good start last week against Bellarmine. Took a lead in that contest of 14-7, but Bellarmine responded before the end of the first half, and kind of like what they did against Serra when they played the Padres. As Jackson, the left-hander, wants to throw right off the bat, and his pass is incomplete. Intended across the middle for Connor Holbert, and it bounced off the arm of Via Malapayai, who is everywhere defensively for this Padres team. Yeah, and he is known as the Poly Badger here at Serra.
The Poly Badger. So obviously he's a lot more excited for this game than a lot of other guys.
Yes, he is. He's a big player for the Padres.
And he's having a great season at defense. Of course, Serra is missing Hamilton Onawahi, who got hurt in their WCA opener against Mitty in a game we did some time ago. As Sten is out of the gun on 2nd down and 10. Sten is flushed, and he wants to run, and he can run. He's on his move past the 30-yard line, got the first down and more. Prior to getting into the 40-yard line, he steps out of bounds. And that's something Jack Sten, we know, as we said, can do. He's someone that ran last week for 55 yards, primarily in the first half against the Bells. He didn't run too much in the second half, and here he picks up 18 yards to make it 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. And again, he's out of the gun with backs set to each side. Elijah Dale's an outstanding running back for SI, yet to get a carry in this game, 5'8", 175-pound junior, and he doesn't get the carry here. Instead, it's Sten on the option running right, and Sten is taken down by Josh Cordova as he runs to his right, but Sten picks up about 4.
He's been a lot of good rushing by QB as play before he found a really big hole that he took advantage of.
And it's now 2nd down and 6 after those back-to-back running plays by Jack Sten. He's got Waters to his right, Dale to his left, a couple very good backs, and this one goes to Waters, who ran for an 80-yard touchdown last week, but this time he gets nothing. Waters had 3 carries for 80 yards. That 80-yard touchdown run against the Bells was a big play in that game, brought SI within 7, but Bellarmine quickly answered after that score. And it's 3rd down and 6 yards to go. So the Padres looking for a stop here as SI has the ball at their own 42-yard line. SI, before that loss last week, was 4-0 in league, and that's something they hadn't done in 45 years in this tough conference. Sten out of the gun's got 2 receivers set to each side. His favorite target is Andrew Baller, a 6'5", 212-pound senior. But Sten is going to be brought down before he gets a chance to throw. Getting to him in the backfield is Peter Chuipelotu. The 6', 220-pound senior is the Padres' leading tackler, and he brings down Sten for a big loss.
Peter Chuipelotu is a big weapon for the Serra Padres, as he plays middle linebacker, and this guy is pretty scary when you see him.
It's a loss of 9, and obviously SI will punt with 10:03 to go in the opening quarter in their first possession. They got the 1 first down on the 18-yard gainer by Sten, but stopped thereafter. The punter is also a receiver, Joe Lane, 5'10", 151-pound junior. He's standing at his own 20. Snap is a good one, and he punts it away, although Serra did bring some pressure. Back to return was Aesop Winston, but he's not going to get a chance, as it is a short punt, and Serra's going to get good field position at their own 41. Punt of about 25 yards. So now we get a look at the Serra offense, which of course has Zach Kasikoff at quarterback, but led by Eric Redwood, 5'8", 175-pound senior, answering a very good junior campaign with an exceptional senior campaign as they take over from 9:38 to go in the opening quarter. And this is Redwood up the box. Redwood does such a good job staying on his feet. They try to strip the ball away. Does Matt Emery, but Redwood holds on to it. He picks up 9.
And Eric Redwood, for one game, had over 200 yards rushing. And he's been a big factor as Eric Wilson was the bigger running back last season for the Serra Padres.
Yeah, Wilson now at the University of Washington, and Redwood picking up where he left off. Redwood back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, and on 2nd down and 1, he gets the pitch, stays on his feet, and gets the first down where he is again met by Emery. But that's what Redwood will do. You know, you look at him in stature, 5'8", 175 pounds, not that big, but he's tough to go take down. He does not go down easily. He's got strong legs, obviously.
Yeah, and this guy is a very good running back, and he is one of the best in the WCAL.
In fact, we've seen 2 of the 3 best backs in the WCAL when you look at yardage. As these 2 guys, Elijah Dale and Eric Redwood from each side, and then you've got Ryan Severson from Valley Christian. And this is Redwood once again, so 3 consecutive consecutive carries for the Serra senior, and he picks up 3. He's got 3 carries for 15 yards. But when you look at the rushing yardage leaders, Severson, after a huge game last night, he had 277 yards against Bellarmine. That's not easy to do. He's now at 1,373 in the season. He overtakes Elijah Dale for the lead in the conference. Dale's at 1,099 entering today, and Redwood's at 1,082. Second down and 7 for the Padres. Kozakov out of the gun. 2 receivers set to each side. Kozakov steps up, going to try to run for it. He's not going to get much as the SI defense does a good job beating him and bringing him down. Charlie Ford among those in on the stop. 6'2", 185-pound senior. Now it's third down coming up for Serra. Kozakov has 127 rushing yards in the season. And of course, as a Serra quarterback, you're not going to call upon to throw too much, but there is more of a threat in the Serra passing game this year.
Yes, there is, and as well as last season, as Joey Erdy, the senior last year for the Serra Padres, he was a very, very good QB as well.
Erdy is such a threat to run. Also last year had a very good season running the ball as Kozakov wants to throw for the first time. Sends it to screen to Redwood on this near side. Redwood looked like he might have ran into his own guy, and he takes it inside the 40. Close to a first down, but it looks like it's going to be a yard shy. So a fourth down decision for coming up for Coach Walsh. He's going to be coming up as they're about a yard shy of the first.
And the Padres are going to be going for Eric Redwood. He's the big running guy. This guy can get first downs.
And it's going to be fourth down and a yard from the Serra 38-yard line. Redwood told you 1,082 yards in the season coming in, 151 last week in the win against Valley. And he gets the pitch on 4th and 1, follows his blockers, gets the first down and more, and will be taken down inside the 35-yard line. Talked about Coach Walsh going for those 2-point conversions in the win against Buchanan Colony and the loss against Bellarmine. He is a gambler, not afraid to take those chances, and obviously it's a good spot in the field to do so when you're already inside the opponent's 40-yard line.
And everyone supports him too. That makes him feel good that he's making good decisions out there for the team.
Redwood already up to 20 rushing yards as Serra started at their own 41. And now they're at the SI 33. First down and 10, 6:27 to go in the opening quarter. Getting the pitch, running right, cutting up field. Angelo Arco, he's going to go. Angelo Arco's going to take it all the way for the touchdown.
As Arco has gone in big yards.
Angelo Arco, a 33-yard touchdown run. He's coming off his best performance of the season, as you were mentioning, Robert. He's someone that's really come on for the Padres this year in his senior season.
Yeah, he gets big yardage. Even against Sacred Heart, he's been getting just big yardage every game. You can't just say one, but this guy just gets huge yardage every game he plays.
And Toms is very good on the extra point tries, and he boots it through. Arco came into this game 452 rushing yards, and on his first touch, he runs it in from 33 yards out, and Serra takes the 7-0 advantage with 6:19 to go in the opening quarter. Seven-play, 59-yard drive, capped off by the 59-yard run by Arco. Of course, Serra did convert a fourth down and 1 on that drive, and they take the 6-0 advantage.
Good job for Serra getting a really good start here. It seems like if they get a pretty good start, they seem pretty confident, but you never want to get overconfident as SI is a threat here for second place.
Well, Serra's got a tremendous running game. They have ran for 300 or more yards in every one of their league games coming into this contest. That's 5 straight games where they've ran for 300-plus yards as a team. And last year against SI, they had a field day running the ball. Of course, a much better SI team this year as we got another touchback for Toms. And SI will start at the 20 with 6:19 to go in the opening quarter. But last year, Serra, in a win against SI, a 49-28 win, ran for 557 yards, which is just a remarkable number. And that was a good SI team, in fact, one that won the CCS Division III title, but they broke the school record with those 557 rushing yards by 59 yards. It's the second most